Hello, my name is Elijah. Oh, come on! Welcome! Two! Insider! News.
And now, Insider News from the Madison Chick-fil-A studio.
Welcome back to this week's Insider News from the Madison Georgia Chick-fil-A studio at Morgan County High School. I'm Elijah.
And I'm Wyatt. Coming up, we have footage of this week's softball game, an interview with Officer Berisko, some Powder Puff highlights, and much more. So stay tuned, but first, these announcements.
Starting with some exciting news, the yearbooks are on sale now. Scan the QR code on the screen and order them today so you never forget your high school memories. Speaking of memories, the homecoming dance is happening tomorrow, so dress to impress, whether it's for your date or your friends. But make sure you look nice regardless. Anyways, we have Gail with some questions for our students on homecoming.
I come to homecoming on October 5th.
I plan to.
What are we gonna go with?
Not yet to be determined, but probably just my buddies.
I come to homecoming on October 5th.
I guess, yeah.
With who?
Either friends or alone.
Alright guys, coming to homecoming on October 5th.
I'm about to. Will you be my date?
Yes!
Hey, are you going to homecoming October 5th?
Of course.
With who?
Ruby Rose.
Ooh, okay. Are you coming to homecoming on October 5th?
Yes.
With who?
I'm lonely. I have nobody.
Don't worry, bro. I got you. I got you, bro. You go with me.
Yay!
In other news, don't forget that October break is happening next week, meaning there will be no school at all. So get comfortable with your friends, families, and pets. And speaking of pets, I'll hand it off to Carson with Pet of the Week.
Pet of the Week is brought to you by the Farmhouse Inn, with guest rooms and suites offering havens of comfort rooted in rural authenticity.
I'm Carson Williams, back again with another Pet of the Week. This week we have a beautiful cat, Lena. She's an adorable domestic short hair who will love to be a part of your family. This amazing cat was adopted earlier this year, but she was returned to the Humane Society by no fault of her own. She's a very shy cat when you first meet her, but as she gets to know you, she will open up and be an amazing addition to your family. Come on to the Humane Society of Morgan County and pick up this charming cat.
Catalina looks adorable, and I hope she stayed out of the rain last week. On that note, let's go to the weather, followed by Wyatt with sports.
What day is it? Why is it so bright outside?
It's been 3 weeks. You're in the future now.
I thought we just did the cold intro.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
You really hit me that hard.
Yes, I did. Now do the weather like it's your job.
Here's the weather, everybody. Today is going to be partly sunny with some possible rain with a high of 73 and a low of 66. On Saturday is going to be partly sunny with some possible rain and the high will be 82 with a low of 65.
And finally, on Sunday, it will be partly sunny. Small possibility of rain alongside a high of 82 and a low of 62. Now, I better get you to the hospital before something else happens to you. Let's go.
Don't sleep it off.
Now you won't.
And be lit.
Thanks, Elijah and me. Last Friday, we had 2 varsity softball games at the LG Tourney and a JV volleyball game at home, which was the end of season tournament. Make sure to come out and support the teams these upcoming days. Last Tuesday, we had another varsity softball game against Jackson and a varsity volleyball game at Leavitt Johns Creek. Yesterday, we had a varsity volleyball game against ARC Lakeside at 6 p.m. We also had a JV football game against Oconee County at home and a varsity softball game at Pike at 5:30 p.m. Today is a homecoming football game against Rutland all day, so make sure to come out and support the team. Also, don't forget to dress to impress for the homecoming dance. And Wednesday was our Powder Puff game, and the seniors came out on top. So here's a look at some of the action.
Seniors on top, baby.
Yeah!
heck yeah, let's go! Woo! We on the sophomores, the juniors tonight. Juniors on top.
If you want to see all the action from those games, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and tune in next week for it. In other sports news, we have a varsity volleyball game at Jackson at 10 a.m. due to the dance on the 5th. From October 7th through 11th is break week, but some games are still happening during that time. On the 8th, there's a varsity softball game at Callaway from 5:30 to 6:30. On the 10th, we have a JV football game at Social Circle from 5:30 to 6:30, and a varsity softball game at Oconee County from 5:30 to 6:30. That's all for this week's sports updates. But first, we have some footage from last Monday's softball game, and it was an exciting win that you couldn't have missed. So here's what our cameras captured.
The Moore County High School softball girls won their game against Walnut Grove on September 23rd. They had a tough game, but won 2-1. They also had one player pull through in the end.
Jaylee Harper comes in to run and stole second with ease. Freshman Hadley Bruce pinch hits bottom of the 7th inning to score the winning run to take the win.
Damn, what?
There are no club announcements for next week since we won't be here, and it doesn't make sense to announce club meetings right before break. However, one of our own went out and gathered some opinions on what everyone thinks about the job custodians do.
How good do you think our custodians are doing of cleaning our school?
I think our custodians do an excellent job cleaning our school. They put in tireless hours and countless hours in making sure that everything's cleaned up. They do a great job with everything, so I'm very happy with them.
I think they're doing a wonderful job. We are now fully staffed, and we're trying our best to keep it as neat and clean as possible. We still need our student support to help us clean our building and keep our classrooms clean.
I think the custodians do an excellent job. I'm so happy with them, and I'm glad that they're here, and they always bring a smile to us. So custodians, thank you for everything you do. We appreciate you. Even though we don't say it always, we do appreciate you.
They clean them very good. I mean, I'd just be walking around the hallways, and it'd be spotless sometimes, except there'd be kind of some roaches everywhere. So, I mean, it's fun. I barely even see them, so, yeah.
How good do you think the custodians are doing of cleaning our school?
I'll tell you what, the custodians work really, really hard. I stand down at all the lunches with Coach Harrell and some of the other teachers and administrators. And after you guys finish your lunch, they're working hard wiping down tables. They put chairs back when people aren't putting them back themselves. They're pulling trash. I think they do a great job because we have 4 lunches here. It's hard to keep that lunchroom clean, and they do that. And as I walk around the building, I feel like the building is really, really clean also.
How do you think our custodians do clean the school? I think they do a pretty good job. Anyways, thanks Zay. Now here's a segment on our parking etiquette from our own SRO.
So what can you tell us about parking etiquette?
All right, let's talk about parking lot etiquette, right? So you guys do a pretty good job coming into school and leaving school every day as far as driving on campus and in our parking lot. What I do see a lot of times is that when you get into the parking lot or when you're coming into the parking lot, the stereos are way too loud, okay? If I can hear the bass coming from a mile away, it's too loud. If you pull into the parking lot and I can hear your radio coming out of your stereo, it's too darn loud. You need to turn that stuff down. Happy birthday! Oh, it's an early birthday person. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. That's awesome. And also, if you come, the speed limit in the parking lot is 5 miles an hour, right? So if you come into the parking lot and you hit the gas too fast, you might as well come to the parking lot, just take your foot off the gas and coast to your parking space. That's a nice, safe speed, okay? And that's it. Safety is paramount in the parking lot. Just trying to keep you guys safe. At the end of the day, when everybody's leaving, just do what you're doing. Like I said, you're doing a real good job, but listen to Mr. Lennox down there, letting y'all go out of the back of the parking lot there. Just watch what he's doing as far as giving me, telling me when to go and when not to go. Otherwise, I just want to keep y'all safe in that parking lot. And y'all do a real good job otherwise.
Happy birthday, Officer Berisko. Who turns how many years old? I ain't guessing. Anyways, Before the end of the show, here's Zay with a random fact of the week.
Hi, my name is Zay with the fact of the week. Did you know that Badgers and Coyotes will sometimes hunt together? This unlikely duo is highly effective due to how well they compensate for others' weaknesses. The exceptional digging abilities of the Badger allow them to get into the prey burrows that the Coyotes can reach, and the Coyote, being much faster than the Badger, can catch any prey trying to run away that the Badger normally wouldn't be able to, resulting in their success rates being much higher than they would be alone.
You learn something new every day. That's all for this week's Insider News. Make sure to view all of our content on YouTube at MCHS-ABTF. I'm Elijah.
And I'm Wyatt. We leave you today with a montage of our homecoming games from Tuesday, brought to you by our AV team. Have a great week off, and we'll see you on the other side of this week's break with more Insider News.
Go Dogs!